What's up, y'all? Wanted to give you guys a little look because I don't think I've shown in any of my previous videos, except for possibly in hauls, my JoyToy 118 Armed Forces figures. Are given. I know I definitely haven't reviewed any, but just given any kind of closer look at them because these figures definitely deserve some appreciation. So I've got three here from the USMC set and three here from the US Army Special Groups set. Now these, at this point, these are actually slightly older generation JoyToy 118 military figures. Similar to Mafex, some of the older generation, even like the ones older than these, had some issues, both in design and quality. There was some, again, similar to Mafex, there were some breakage issues and just some slightly, not exactly poor, but lackluster design issues. But with the newer ones, even the ones newer than these, I believe, just like with Mafex, newer stuff, they've fixed issues, not only in quality, but definitely in design as well. But these, even for being older ones, are pretty damn cool. I mean, just look at, these are 4-inch figures. Look at the detail. They're amazing. All those accessories, and a lot of this stuff, the accessories, you have to put on yourself. All these armor pieces on these guys, even the ones on the legs and the arms. Yeah, you got to attach those all yourself. That's a slight downside. I kind of wish those stuff were just sculpted in already, only because it's a little bit of a tedious process getting all the armor pieces on. But once you get them on, it's totally worth it. They look amazing. Just look at those details. One thing I can say as well for these, look at that. You can actually have them not only shouldering an assault rifle properly, but actually properly looking down the scope. That really is something amazing. I don't think I've even seen that so far, at least in any mainstream lines of 6-inch or even 7-inch. Possibly some of the higher end 6-inch, but you're hard pressed to find that in other 4-inch figures. JoyToy is able to do it. And again, they look amazing. They each come with these kind of like display cylinders that the tops of them are also removable display bases with pegs, so you can peg them in, and they look great if you want to just display these guys. But they're too cool to not do anything more than just display. These guys are perfect for dioramas, toy photography, stuff like that. And they got tons of great styles. Like these guys are totally like modern US military. These guys are slightly futuristic, not super futuristic, but slightly super futuristic. And they've got ones now that are like crazy futuristic. They seem to have slowed down a bit on the modern military, but there still are a few that they're putting out. Plus, they expanded into World War II military. That's pretty cool. Hopefully, they keep expanding in there, and we get more diversity with JoyToy, because as far as the 118 scale, 4-inch scale stuff, just in my personal opinion, I want to say it's some of the, if not the best, some of the best stuff out there. Again, just Just look how great these guys look, and the details on them. They pose well. They display well. I haven't seen any with like any serious like paint issues. And again, I did mention breakage because it did happen with at least one of mine. The arms broke, but there were a couple, I don't know if it was more than one of the figures in this particular set. There was originally 5 figures in this set that had extra arms, like different style of arms. And so I believe it was this one that he originally had long sleeves, like this guy. But I thought it was cool to switch it up anyway, so that, because they have the same helmets, so it differentiates them slightly, even though this guy's got slightly different gear as well. But yeah, they look amazing. Really, really cool, from modern military to near future. And then again, like I said, they've got World War II. They've even got super futuristic sci-fi stuff. They've even got vehicles. They've got mechs. Look on Big Bad Toy Store. That's where I get all my stuff. I'm not trying to plug them. I'm just saying, if you want to look for these guys, look up JoyToy 118 on Big Bad Toy Store. I know there's some other stores that specialize in them as well, like Locker Toys. I believe SmallJoes.com carries them as well. These guys. And then each of these guys who are wearing the helmets also came with unhelmeted heads. This guy, you can see he's holding his helmet. And it's an interchangeable head. It's not a helmet that goes over the head, which for me is cool because it allows the helmet to be, have a nicer, tighter look as opposed to usually when they make a figure, especially in a small scale like this, with a helmet that goes over the head. The helmet's going to be either the helmet's going to be oversized or the head is going to be undersized. But yeah, just really, really cool. This guy looks a little douchey, but badass. So yeah, really cool. This guy, I have his helmeted head on, but the unhelmeted head has got like a screaming face, which makes sense. He's got a little minigun right there.